Hi, welcome to the Kubernetes interview questions video series. And today in this video, we will look what are Kubernetes pods. So through this question, the interviewer wants to know your understanding on pods, single and multi-container pods, and what are the various phases of pods. So let's try to answer all these questions one by one. Pods are the basic deployment unit of Kubernetes. It has logical collection of containers. A pod can be created and managed with the help of kubectl CLI tool. A pod will always be completely deployed on the node. It will never be a case where half of the pod is deployed on one node and half on the other. A pod can have single or multiple containers in it. The containers inside the pod are always co-located and co-shared. Single IP address is allocated to a pod and the user can interact with the containers running inside the pod by hitting on the pod's IP address along with the respective container port number. Containers inside the pod communicate with each other with the help of localhost by hitting on their respective port number. And this happens because they share the common network namespace. Containers inside the pod can share the same resources as well, such as volume, which they can mount to different locations. So after pod creation, it goes into several phases, which shows a high-level summary of where the pod is in its life cycle. So after pod creation, it goes into pending phase, which shows that the containers inside the pod has not been created and started, and the images are still getting pulled from the registry. After this, it goes into running phase, which shows that containers are running and doing their task. After this, it can either go to succeeded phase, which shows that the containers have finished their task and terminated successfully. Otherwise, it can either go to failed phase also, in which at least one container inside the pod has terminated with failure or exited with non-zero status code. A pod can also go in the unknown phase, which shows that the state of the pod is unknown or is undetermined due to some reason. So I hope with this you were able to understand what are Kubernetes pods. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.